Hey friends, I finally got my hair fixed yesterday and thank goodness because I've been looking a mess for a while now. But anyway, today I have for you another doll video. So yes, it's back to back with my previous video on Blaumeur dolls, but that's because I have a backlog of ideas and this one was basically at the top. I've been needing to get this video out and it was just time to get it done. So if you're here for the doll content, thanks for being here and I hope that you enjoy this. And if you're not here for the doll content, hopefully my next or other future videos are more up your alley. I have for you not one, but two dolls today, and they are argigi dolls. If you've never heard of argigi before, they are a line of Chinese indie dolls with a retro mod style. And typically they come out with a few different sets each year. So the normal sets have complete outfits that are honestly sometimes very unique and eye-catching, and they have really nice accessories, but they sell out really quickly and they're made in very limited numbers. Argigi still is quite a recent line of dolls. The first post on Instagram was made in December 2023, and last year was the first year that they introduced a basic edition of dolls, and they came out with 4 different styles. So the basic versions are more bare compared to their typical full fashion sets. So they just come in some kind of little bodysuit or swimsuit, no shoes, and that's it really. I think that I discovered Argigi's existence around that time when they released the first basic edition dolls, but a bit too late because they were already all sold out. And I still really would love to have Turquoise Tide and Daisy Beam from that collection. They're so cute, but I haven't been able to find them for a decent price recently. And yeah, in China, I haven't seen them on sale secondhand for a while now. Earlier this year, I did see 1 or 2 Turquoise Tide dolls on sale in China, but I didn't take the plunge at the time when they were at a really good price, and then they're gone now, so I'm just going to have to wait and see if they pop up again another time. New basic edition dolls were announced in February, so the first post was on February 19th. And again, they came out with 4 different styles. And this time I was present for the drop, so that was great. And what was different about this drop compared to previous argigi releases is that they were actually open for pre-order. So rather than having a set number that people just had to fight for on release date, they were open for pre-orders for a period of time, and if you placed your order, you could secure a doll. In this series, there are 4 dolls, like I've just said, and 2 of them are argigi. So she is, argigi is the name of the main head sculpt or character, and then there is also Brigigi, who is her friend or the second head sculpt that they have. So there are 2 Brigigis. So the first doll that was revealed was Rosewood Shimmer, which is a Brigigi doll with brown hair and a pink bodysuit, which is one of the dolls that I got. And I got her in the pre-order. I only ended up getting 1 doll from the pre-order, which was Rosewood Shimmer. She was the one that I liked the most. I'm not really sure why I only ended up getting 1 in the end, because in my memory it was because there were other dolls being released, but when I look back at other dolls that I'm interested in and ended up ordering, such as the Blaumeur Spring series, that was announced in March, so I'm not really sure why I only ended up getting 1 from this pre-order period, but never mind. Anyway, there's also the second Brigigi, who is silver foam with platinum twin tails and a baby blue swimsuit or bodysuit. And then there is Clover Spring, who has black hair and a green and yellow outfit. And she was one that I had my eye on as well, and I ended up getting her second hand because I saw her for a really good price when orders started shipping. So I got her from China, and I mean, yeah, the dolls are originally from China, but I got her second hand from a Chinese seller, and the price was pretty similar to the original pre-order price. I forgot to say that Clover Spring is an argigi. Argigi has the very visible eyelashes sticking up. Meanwhile, Gigi has her thick eyeliner, but she doesn't normally have drawn on eyelashes from what I've gathered. Anyway, the last doll is another
argigi,
and she was the most eye-catching. She had this fiery, bright red bob and an orange bodysuit or swimsuit, and she's not to my preference, but I think that she was a very interesting choice, and I appreciate that they did something different, and I know that a lot of people did go for her, so I'm glad that they included a bold choice like this one. The bob was kind of giving Ronald McDonald color to me, but she looked cool. I just didn't have the urge to get her. Oh, and I forgot to say the name of that doll. She is Blaze Coral. So for timeline, the pre-orders opened on February 25th, and my pre-ordered doll was shipped on April 26th. So not too bad, just 2 months. Here are the two cardboard boxes that the doll boxes come in, and they're both labeled with which dolls are inside. I've taken the doll boxes out of these boxes before, but I haven't taken the dolls themselves out of the doll boxes yet, so you can enjoy that in this video. I'm also going to try to dress up the dolls, so I have some dresses. Ignore the yellow socks, they were free. But I've got some dresses that I bought from Taobao. They were designed for Blythe dolls, but I'm just going to see if they fit. And then I also have some boots and shoes that I also got from Taobao. They're designed for 30 centimeter dolls or Barbies, I believe. So I have two options just to see which one works best. So without further ado, let's have a look inside. Staying in this angle, I'm going to take the doll boxes out of these cardboard boxes first, and then I'll switch to the top-down view. So this one is Rosewood Shimmer. Oh, she's upside down. So here is the box. Since I'm filming in front of a window, the reflection is not great, so I will do some proper shots in a moment. But yeah, for now, she can be here. I'll do it this way this time so she won't be upside down, I hope. So this one is Clover Spring. I have to hold her like this so she doesn't get the huge reflection. So on the front it says 11.5 inch fashion doll, and at the bottom it says RGG and BGG. And then on the side it says I twist, I turn, bendable legs and arms, replaceable hands and rooted hair. And then on the back you have some lore, I guess. So according to this, in Comic Sans, it says, in the summer of 1966, British model RGG received a telegram from French film star BGG and without hesitation boarded the train to Paris. On the Cannes red carpet facing a torrent of flashbulbs, RGG in her geometric pattern dress nervously clung to the radiant Brigigi until her whispered words with a laugh, "Smile, Shirley." Imagine you're shooting for magazine. Restored her confidence. Sorry, I'm not wearing glasses. There's a lot going on here, but it's not really that important to the dolls, I guess. It's like a little piece of fiction that accompanies the dolls. Anyway, let's just take a closer look at them. Okay, so here are the two dolls. The reflection is also not great, so I'll take them out in a moment. But if you wanted to read the back of the boxes, I guess I will flip them over for you. You can pause if you'd like to read this wonderful story. Now let's get on with unboxing Rosewood Shimmer BGG. So here she is. I think that she was quite a popular one. People were comparing her or like for this she resembled, was it Ariana Grande in, was it 34, 35, that styling? But yes, she is very beautiful with her plump pink lips. Sorry, I can't zoom out anymore, but as you can see here, these dolls come with a doll stand, which is very nice. It has the flower-shaped base. I've seen this type of generic stand online, but then this one has been customized to say argigi, if you can see that. They also have a little tag on their wrists. This one is pre-GG, and you also get these two things. So here we have the certificate of authenticity. So I got 61 out of 291, which is pretty cool. So there were 291 of this doll ordered. And there's also a little booklet. So here are the 4 dolls of this series. So Blaze Coral, Rosewood Shimmer. The art is very cute. Clover Spring and Silver Foam. And then we have all 8 of the basic edition dolls so far. So we have last year's and we have this year's. And I wish I had these two. And there's art of last year's as well. Turquoise Tide and Daisy Beam, I think about. Yes, that's very cute. I'll put these aside for now. Okay, so she's a pretty tall doll. She is, as it said on the box, 11.5 inches. I think that's 30 centimeters. So the dresses that I have might not fit, but we'll have to see. I don't know if they're loose enough to fit, but I thought the style was good, so I was going to take a chance. I don't know. Let's see. On the back we have a bunch of tape. I'm just going to try my best to take it off without ruining everything. Okay, I've managed to loosen these 2 parts and also the plastic keeping her strapped in there. So I'm just going to shimmy her out like that. Here she is with her hairnet on. And I noticed that she has painted fingernails, which is a very cute touch. Here is a nice close-up of her face. And her full body. Okay, so our Gigi dolls have some articulation, like their hands can bend at the wrists. The arms can bend with wire inside, a bit like the Kerchan legs. Their legs have the usual movement up and down, but they also have snap knees. It's a bit stiff. Hold on. Let's try not to ruin her. I just want to see how it is. Oof, that was a bit hard. But yes, her knees can snap into position. And her head can turn left and right, but no up and down movement. So this is Rosewood Shimmer VGG. Let me take off her little hairnet. Oh, it's attached with elastic. Okay, I didn't want to cut the elastic off, so I just stretched it over her face. Here she is. He's very glamorous. Now I'm going to open up Clover Spring. So here she is, also very cute. And this one is 57 of 162. So with Clover Spring being an argigi, she has the argigi tag instead. And now I'll try my best to remove the tape and get her out. Okay, I've managed to loosen the same parts again. So let's just try and get her out. Oops. So here she is, Clover Spring argigi. I'll take off her hairnet now. So I'll give you the full body. Then same articulation, so the wrists, the arms that can bend, and then the snap knees that are really hard to bend. And let's have a close-up of her face. My camera washes out some colors for some reason, so I'll try my best to edit this so that it looks more accurate to real life, but yeah, I really like her face. She has a bit of a solid hump here to make her hairstyle voluminous, if you will. But yeah, she's very cute. I love that they both have these lovely curls. Here are the two dolls together. I'm running out of time, so I'll do the rest of my filming another day and finish up then. Bye. Hi, it's now almost 7 p.m. and the sun is beginning to set, I believe, so we have some artificial lighting. I think it looks okay from what I can see through the screen of my camera, so let's just hope that this footage is okay. But yeah, I really want to get this done today. So yeah, here are the two dolls again. Close-ups in artificial lighting and also a bit of remaining daylight. So this is the RGG face sculpt, and here is the BGG one. So what I like about these two dolls is that they have nice plump lips, and I think their noses are very cute as well. So as I said, I'm going to try and dress up the dolls, but the dresses I have are designed for Blythe dolls, so I'm not sure if they're going to fit because obviously the proportions are not quite the same. So I'll just see if they are too tight or not. I didn't really find many cute Barbie clothes in a similar style on Taobao, so I have to do some more digging if these don't fit. We'll see, because sometimes Blythe dolls do fit larger dolls if they're baggy enough, but yeah, we'll have to see. And then I have some white boots and shoes, so we'll just see which ones look the best. The shop gave these yellow socks for free. I'm not sure what I'll do with them, but I'll just put them aside. And then we have these two dresses, one in yellow for Clover Spring and then one in pink for Rosewood Shimmer. They're from Magic Dollhouse on Taobao. Let's see the pink one first. So here it is. It is this cute pink dress with a belt and white collar. I'm not really sure if it's going to fit. It also came with a pair of white socks, but I'm not sure if I'll use them yet. Let's just try and put the dress on, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. So if you just flip over, the back is all open here, and then it's very easy to take off the bodysuit or swimsuit. I said easy, but it's a bit stuck right now. Here as well on the body you can see the copyright embossed into, I guess, her lower back, and the company name. Her shoulders seem a bit broad, so I'm not sure if this is going to work out. Okay, it's on, but it's very, very short. So it's more like a shirt on her than a dress. Surprisingly, this can actually fasten. I'm not sure about all of them, but the waist one does. Oh, okay. I think that if I can find some kind of skirt to go with this, it would be okay. Yeah, it's definitely looking a bit tight, but it actually can fasten, and it's pretty cute, just that it's very dangerously short, so she needs something underneath. I think for now she can have her bodysuit underneath, just halfway, as like safety shorts. But here she is. So let's do the same for Clover Spring. I'll just keep her bodysuit on the lower half of her body. So the same type of dress, but in yellow. It's a very nice pastel yellow. It's almost cream since it's quite light. So again, let's flip her around and just take off the top part. I guess it's fine because the bottom part is the harder part to take off. And then let's fasten her in. Okay, here she is. And with her bodysuit as, I guess, safety shorts as well. Now let's see the shoes. I'm more interested in the boots, but I'll try the shoes first. So they're just white heels with an ankle strap. Seems to be a good fit. They fit quite nicely. The strap has a heart shape, but I want to see the boots more. The boots are nice, but I kind of wish they weren't shiny, but they look pretty good. I think for this outfit, the boots look a bit better since there's not much going on here in the lower area. So let's just put the boots on both. Sorry for the shadows, but I guess that's what happens when we switch to the artificial light in the room. Okay, here are the dolls dressed up in their very small Blythe size dresses. But I think they look good enough. I don't know, I might take them off if they're too tight and then just have them in their bodysuits for now. Yep, these are my first two argigi dolls, and I think that they are both really beautiful. I love the hair in this series, especially the curls and this little extra curl here and the braid here. I think that they look very stylish and cool. But yeah, I need to go find some better or more suitable clothes for them. Not sure, I'll possibly repurpose these dresses for Nika dolls, but we'll see. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. My next video probably won't be another doll video, but there will be doll videos coming up in the future. So, yep, until next time, bye!